that's a very good question. Just like what I mentioned in my talk this morning, I will just relate my answer to the authorized training organizations, just like a normal university or college. ATOs, eventually, the primary objective is for them to produce pilots that are ready for the airline environment, competent. So I guess following the framework or the model of CPPA, where we focus not just on evidence, not just on task-specific learnings or learning the procedures, learning the how to perform checklists, for example, or operating systems. I guess the universities can also start focusing on the behavioral aspect of learning. Because at the end of the day, whatever happens, when things get blurry, as I've always been saying, it is the right, the appropriate human behavior that often save the day. In addition to knowledge, in addition to knowing your procedures, it is actually human behavior. It is the resiliency when it comes to situational awareness, the ability to communicate properly and correctly, and the right judgment call, plus the ability to keep your nerves under control to handle difficult situations in line of learning. In this manner, I guess even normal students in universities and colleges should be prepared towards that direction, so that if they join the industries or whatever industry that may be, CPPA would be a good preparation for them. In fact, even the shipping industry, for example, the seafarers can replicate or mirror what or how CPPA is being implemented in the aviation industry.